Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Road Builder YouTube channel. Today we have a model battle from Critics. I think that's how you say it, Critics Dev. Now this is the first guy that's got Dev in his name and a cool profile picture. Yes, I genuinely rate people on their profile picture. Like if it's a really good profile picture, I'm like, all right, they're probably like they really do this. And if it's a bad one, I'm like, you know, they're not too serious. But anyways, he said, challenge you to a build off. I said, how about a model off bet? Okay, topic is flamethrower pistol. I was going to do this build battle or model off with somebody else. The same guy I did a build battle with last time. But his flamethrower pistol did not really turn out awesome. And I never started mine. So me and him are going to do something a little different. But myself and Critics Dev are, we're going to do a flamethrower pistol, which is ridiculously weird. So basically, let's hop on into Blender. I do have this. This is all I found reference-wise, and I don't like it at all because it's just strange. So like, this is shaped like a pistol, but it's just a handle. And then it has a flamethrower attached. Like, that's very weird to me. So I didn't really like it. I'm gonna try to find something else. But yeah, a flamethrower pistol is just really out the box, so it's kind of strange. And not a lot of people make flamethrower pistols, so we're gonna learn today. All right, guys, we're just gonna go for it. We just gotta go for it, all right? I'm not gonna start with the handle because I just suck at them. Like, I never can make cool handles. They always turn out ugly. So I'm thinking we're gonna need like a pressure gauge, and I guess I can start out with that. So we're gonna go right here, make a cylinder about 12 sides. I think that's good for me. Grab our face select. Perfect. Bring the bottom up and bring the top down, of course. Something like this. We're going to inset, and then we will extrude downwards. Something like that. And then I want to inset this again. Really, really small. Extrude, extrude, scale. So something like that will be our pressure gauge. And of course, I'm going to need to build like a little arrow on it as well. I wonder if I could just do like Shift D, R180, and then scale it down. I mean, this is kind of cheating, to be fair, but it works. So we're doing it like this. Pressure gauge. Perfect, boys. Look at that. I do want to put it here, and I'll grab this bottom face and just kind of stretch that back to over here. Scale it down a little bit, and I'll grab this face in the front and bring it over this way so it's more of an arrow. Perfect. And texture-wise is probably what's going to save this, because at the moment, it does not look that cool. Bring this up a little bit. Maybe it could be a little thicker. All right. I mean, that'll work for a pressure gauge. So let's just move this to the side for now. That'll be that. I want a container to hold a liquid. So I want it to be kind of shaped like a bomb. Yeah, I'm going to get real outside the box here. So I'd say just something like this, and then throw a cylinder on top of it. Maybe grab these center lines. So let me go into edit mode, wireframe, grab these lines, and then Alt-E, extrude along face normals, something like this. Back to solid view, something like that looks good to me. And then a cylinder at the top. So let me keep this all into one. Bring in a cylinder, scale it down, drag it up, scale it down, and up. So something along these lines, I'd say, would be what I need. This definitely doesn't have to be all the way down there. All right, so we got that. Now, what shall I do? I kind of want to try to... Should I bevel this a little? Like something like this, and then extrude the top face just so it has a little more shape, and then bevel that one with just like one. Just so it has a little bit more shape. I mean, it's not perfect, but it definitely looks a lot better. All right, so we have a container and a gauge, like a pressure gauge. I gotta think. We need like a cylinder. Gosh, this is gonna be so weird, guys. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm making an asset pack, but one that is just going to be making one model. All right, so let's do this. ES, we got to do ES and X. Something like this. And I think I'm just going to bevel the two ends. Something like that looks good to me. Go into wireframe mode. We got to select all of this because I want to make it a bit longer. All right, something like that. And guys, I just need a minute to think about the rest of this real quick. So I'm gonna make some progress and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm thinking something like this. Obviously, it's not done, but we'll have the handle like over here. Ooh, is this like a paint tool? I've never used it. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so I'm thinking like figure out how to connect these. All right, every flamethrower has like a wick type thing that goes out in front. That almost looked sus, but your boy saved it. We have a pressure gauge here, so I have to figure out a way to connect these. Probably a circle, something like that. And then we're gonna have our handle, something like this, I guess. I gotta figure out how to connect that to everything. And then, of course, our trigger. So something like this is what I'm thinking, guys. All right, I'm gonna keep it going. This tool is really cool. I don't know how to erase what I made now, but if I just click off of it, oh gosh. Well, we'll figure it out. All right, guys. So I just did the little tree technique is what I call it, but you know, everyone has a different name. Basically, just grabbing one vertice and extruding it. This is the easiest way I know to make like wire or ropes or anything like that. And then we're just going to add a skin modifier on it. Hit Control A because we have everything selected, and that's going to let us scale it down. Probably something like this. The tip, of course, scaled down a lot more. And then I think I'm going to add a subdivision surface modifier, which is going to give it more of a rounded look for some wire. I think that looks pretty good. I'll apply both of these right now. I think it looks great, and this is coming along so good so far. I do want to toss in the recent one. I didn't make my model yet, but the first guy who challenged me to a build battle, and I said model battle, pistol flamethrower, he did his, and a lot of people seem to think this series is fake. Like if you look at the comments of the other videos, every time I upload a build battle, a lot of people say it's fake. So I wanted to challenge or get challenged by somebody else, because the first one, it was this. Now, this is cool for the style, like a very low poly cartoon style. It would fit well in a really cartoony game. It kind of reminds me of Sunworks, kind of his style of work, or at least his old work. And I just feel like people would have called it fake because, yeah, I'm gonna try hard on mine. So yeah, I waited for someone else to challenge me, guys, okay? But there's the other battle, and I'm gonna keep working on this. I think this wire thing's cool. I want to connect this. Let me go into this side view and use my little grudge tool. I think I want like a box type thing under this. I don't know how far back it's gonna go. Probably to like here, and then like a cutout here maybe. I still gotta put holes in here to make it look, you know, cool. And then the handle, probably, I don't know if I want to connect it here or here. We could do a trigger here, and then handle like, no, the handle has to go out like this way. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Also, I figured out how to erase. Look at this. Ta-da! Alright, guys, so progress is definitely happening. I have my handle here. I think it looks alright. We definitely need to bevel it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me grab this side, this side, this side, and this side, and give those a nice little bevel and hope that kind of rounds everything out a little bit. So, Control B, something like this. It's kind of still a bit iffy. Like, it doesn't look great, but it is rounded a bit more. So I think that works, at least for now. I need to figure out a way to connect all of this stuff up here. And I did leave a little hitch at the bottom, like a metal plate. So I should probably make one at the top as well. Let me grab face select mode, ES, scale this out a little bit, and then E. And I'll go about here, and I'll scale that in, I guess. No, we're not scaling it in. Something like this, and then I could bring it up again and then scale it in. Give a nice little curve ending at the top. So far it looks all right. This definitely needs to be a bit wider, I think. So SY, that might bulk it up just a fair little bit. And then we'll drop it down a little as well, so it's not sticking out the top. This so far looks pretty cool. I need to figure out how to connect right here, add a trigger, and then add some final details, and I think I'll be done. All right, guys, the model itself is done. I don't really know. All right, it looks cool, kind of, but definitely the handle is gross. It's not a good handle. The trigger's pretty gross. It just seems really long. Like you could use a whole hand on it. I genuinely don't know. But I do have a little bit of cool details in here. Like the trigger guard is pretty cool. And then these pipes that go from here to this could have been so much cooler if I knew how to correctly use the spin tool. This is something that's going to help my modeling tremendously. I'm going to watch 10 tutorials on it tonight after this video, because I just feel if I knew how to properly use this spin tool, I could make these pipes and tubes or whatever so clean, and it would be beautiful. That's that. I am going to go ahead and shade smooth, auto smooth everything. For example, this, if I shade it smooth, cool, but if I auto smooth, that looks amazing. Very good. I'm going to do the same thing to everything and just get all that done. Only to where it really needs it, though. Like, I don't feel like the trigger guard needs anything. I don't think it would change anything. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. The pipes definitely need it. That is a fact. We got this guy right up here. We'll shade smooth and auto smooth. Looking nice. And I think that's all that... Oh, wait, this guy right here. Shade smooth and auto smooth. This is looking pretty dang cool, guys. I can't even lie. A little pressure gauge. This would be like your fuel, I guess. And this would be I don't really know how flamethrowers work. But here's mine. All we have left to do is see if Critics Dev finishes his... Critics? I think that's his name. We'll see if he finishes his. But you've seen two. You've seen mine, as well as Smokey's. So, we just gotta wait for Critics Dev. I might go ahead and try to texture some of this while I'm waiting on him. Alright guys, I went ahead and brought it into Substance Painter, and yes, I am very much a noob in Substance Painter, but this is what I got. Kind of a cool look, kind of also an awkward look, because once again, I barely know what I'm doing in this program. But here's my finished pistol flamethrower. I'm excited to see what Critics comes up with, but I think he probably went to sleep, so I'll have to finish this in the morning or whenever he sends me his model. But here's mine, guys. Up next, we will see Critics. Alright guys, so Critics Dev has just finished, and check it out. It looks very good as a pistol. I think the flamethrower element is really what's gonna throw, or did throw, everybody off, because it's just like such a weird request. So this, if we were making pistols, he would have beat me all day long. I think design-wise, I might win, but this is a very, very clean model. So let me know in the comments below who you think got it. Once again, I'll show you all of them. Right here is Critic Dev's flamethrower pistol. Right here is Smokey Dev's flamethrower pistol. And then right here is mine. So let us know in the comments below, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. And if you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.